Realistically truthful.
It's simply happy and realistically truthful.
Yo, what's going on, guys? My name is Marcos, and today we're taking over Shorty 100's YouTube channel. Yes, I know. Okay, so we're gonna be talking about things that make relationships work. For many of you married guys, just go ahead and say yes to everything and stay quiet. And for my single people, stick around and we'll continue. So, based on the things that I'm about to tell y'all, everything goes based on when you're single, when you're in a relationship, and when you're married, depending on your situation. Thing number one, this is the most important yet most common thing that you guys might actually, hear every time you walk outside is loyalty. But let me tell you one thing. For some people, this is the hardest but yet most common thing that they hear on the streets. Whenever you walk outside and, everybody talks about loyalty and all that good stuff, truth be told, loyalty is going to be tested every single day, every single week, every single year. And this is based off on, like the girls that you see outside of your relationship. Like let's say you go to the store, you're going to see, a good looking girl, and your loyalty is going to be tested right then and there. Because if that person looks at you, and, y'all start, to have a little bit of chemistry, then that's where you break loyalty. And that's pretty dysfunctional. So in order for you to make your relationship work, you need to be able to, like, I don't want to say man up, but be mature enough into the aspect of saying, okay, you know what, I have my girlfriend, I have my wife, my fiance, whatever. It's your job to be able to control yourself. Thing number two, communication. Communication in my personal aspect is key, because you need to be able to know what you want so you can transfer it to your partner. Now, there's all those people, I already know you guys are going to say, yeah, but she doesn't understand what I'm trying to say. Well, it's pretty simple, guys. It's not about, like you just blowing it out there, like it's like if you have to explain yourself multiple times, then you have to do it because you want to be with that person. It's not about like, oh, you're just, you're blah, blah, blah. Like, no, it's, you want to be with this person so bad that you need to be able to communicate. And if you have to repeat yourself, then it's part of it. Whenever you're saying something, if you have to repeat yourself in different ways, you have to find a balance where you can talk to your partner and not making a whole argument about it. Number three on my list. There's a few more, but we're going to go with number three. Number three on my list. So number three on my list is patience. Yes, patience, which I know many people, they're not gonna be used to that. It's something, it could be something new to you guys. You also need to be able to be patient with the next person, with your partner, with whomever you're in a relationship with. You need to be able to be patient because there's things that sometimes we cannot control. Being patient with your partner is actually a very, very important aspect that you need to have in your relationship, because you cannot get triggered over little things. Of course, like, yeah, he left the toilet seat up, or, like, they didn't answer you in 2 minutes. So you need to be patient in order to have a healthy relationship, because truth be told, if they didn't answer the phone in like 2 minutes, maybe they were busy. You don't know exactly what they were doing. So you need to be able to be patient and control yourself into saying, okay, maybe they were busy. Maybe they were running an errand. You will be tested in patience. And that's something that's also very, very important in your relationship so it can be healthy. Number four is being diverse. Diverse has multiple meanings, and it depends on how you take this definition. Well, into my definition is that you need to have a balance between you and your partner. Yes, you need to be able to understand your partner, and also, not like, but you need to accommodate yourself into things that they like to do. This is what you like. So I'm not asking you to like it also, but at least try to accommodate into making your partner feel good about it. Into, hey, I don't like to roller skate, but you do, so let's go ahead. I'll give it a try. Even if you don't like it, I'm not saying go on and do it, but at least try to understand that if you're not gonna do it, at least try to let them do it, and don't get in between the way of them doing what they like. Because once you start doing that, the relationship just starts, having a lot of bumping heads into, yes, it's because I want to do this. So you have to be diverse, it's for both. You have to be diverse into both aspects that, hey, I like to do this. You want to come try it out? Or if they don't want to try it out, that's cool, but they got to be cool with you also doing it. And you have to be cool with them doing what they like to do. Okay, so thing number 5, this is the most important thing. You need to actually love your partner. If you really want your relationship to actually work, you need to love your partner. You have to love your partner as much as you actually can. It doesn't mean that you have to, forget about yourself. You can still love yourself, of course, but you also need to make sure that you love your partner. This is the most important thing. Loving your partner, it could be hard sometimes because probably you go out there, you find someone different, which will bring it back down to the first thing that I said. But loving your partner is much more than just looks. It's, more, you actually have to stay there with them, obviously you don't accept any type of disrespect, of course, but when you love your partner, you see you're there for them, the good, the bad, the crispy, that right there, that's one of, if not the most important thing. Thing number 6 in my list is you need to be able to trust your partner. This is tough. You will get challenges in between. We're all humans. We all, tend to mess up sometimes. So trusting your partner, that's a tough one, but you see, everybody has to work on that. And once you work on that, it actually makes sense. It's not as easy as it looks, and it's pretty tough because challenges, there's, like I said, there's always challenges. Trusting your partner into making the right choice, the right decisions. But I know you guys are gonna say, no, Marcos, what's up? But she's gonna cheat on me. Well, she's gonna cheat on you, bro. That's not for you. Also for you, my ladies, if you say, nah, he's been cheating on me. He already cheated on me with, my homegirl, this and that. Well, if he already cheated on you, then that's not the man you want in your life. If you want to be with a person, you want to be with a truthful person that actually wants to be with you. Trusting your partner is a tough thing, because of how things are nowadays. But I think it's something that, it's accomplishable. Well, my last thing on my list, last thing on my list is you have to grow up. You have to be mature. Being mature, it means that you have to be firm on your decisions, and you have to be able to take, put those big boy and big girl shoes on, put them on, and you have to be mature about things. It's just like, things are not always going to be how you want them to be. You see, you have to see both faces, not just what you want to see. Being mature, you got to be mature, and you see, you imply the other things. Where you say, okay, I'm mature enough, I'm going to go and communicate, and then I'm going to be patient during this. I'm mature enough to understand that I truly love my partner. I'm mature enough to understand that I have to be loyal to my partner. I'm mature enough to understand that I trust my partner. You see, that's where everything is going to fall now. Because if you're not mature, man, and you're just thinking about this perfect world and that you and your partner, you guys are going to live happily ever after, guess what? It's not it. If you think that there's not going to be any problems, there is going to be some problems, but you have to be mature about it and understand that not always is going to be your way. Sometimes your partner is going to be right, sometimes you'll be right, or sometimes you guys will both be wrong. So you cannot just stick into no, I'm gonna be immature, and go cry. That's a really, really strong thing that I believe that everything that I just said falls down to.
Alrighty guys, so I'm doing my normal outro. Feels a little weird, but I just wanted to leave you guys this video here that my husband did. I just think it was important to give my perspective, but also give you guys a man's perspective on what makes relationships work, because just because I'm a woman, or just because I just want to give you guys both sides to the topic. And I just want to end the video here. I'll be back next Monday with a brand new video. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys next Monday. Here's some bloopers.
Doop. Okay. She's probably out there laughing at me. Be a 4 for 4. This is fun.